comfort, quintessential diner food. So cheese fries in my diner where I grew up were actually like cheese fries with mozzarella cheese. It would be mozzarella cheese and then it had gravy. So it was like not as much as poutine.
Not as much as poutine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say
also
poutine.
Similar. But because poutine would also have like
curds, cheese curds.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one was definitely not as fancy because it was a diner, but that was what we would have late at night after the bar.
Recovery food.
That's the reason for diners.
Exactly, right? Diners are open all night, so maybe if you guys want to share your favorite diner, if you haven't been to Hackensack yet, you can check them out on Instagram and Facebook, hackensack.p. You can check out what they have. The menu, it's not a huge menu.
Simple.
But why? Tell us why. Like diners usually have huge menus that you can choose everything.
Yes.
Why do you're very specific.
Yeah. So this diner is more of an East Coast diner, more laid back, less frills, not so much Hollywood. I want people when they go here, they be themselves. They have no pretensions. They can come here alone and eat and enjoy.
Sit at the counter.
And
You
sit
can
at the
sit
counter.
at the counter,
And
guys.
sit at the bar.
How many restaurants have you been to where you can actually sit at the counter? Usually at the counter in the diner was where you would get the best service because
You're
the
right in front
waitresses
of the
were always there.
Yep.
Always there. Your coffee would be they'd top you off all the time.
And you have that small talk.
Of course.
So there, we wanted just to make a simple menu, but simple but quality and special.
Right.
So like this one,
We'll leave
if
it
you're
there.
comparing it with the New York hot dog, the New York hot dog is smaller and thinner than that one. But it tastes exactly the same. The buns are super soft potato buns. And we serve it with the usual condiments that they serve it with in the US. So this is caramelized onions, sauerkraut, and pickled relish.
Yeah, which is everything you would get
Yep, plus
if you were
the
going to have
mustard
a
and
dirty
ketchup.
dog. Yeah. So question, let's take a poll. Mustard or ketchup or both?
Both.
Mustard.
Both. I would take both.
Mustard.
As well as all of the other
All of the
toppings
other
that are
toppings.
on that
Yes.
plate. So I would have it all. So if this was the dog that I would enjoy it this way with everything on it. But if it was a chili dog, chili and cheese,
Chili
and
and
that's
cheese.
it.
No beans.
No, so there's no beans in your chili.
Ours just has the Angus beef. It's just Angus
Wow,
beef
so
chili.
that makes it different too.
Do you take it with mustard or no?
On a
No
chili
need.
dog,
No
nothing.
need. No
No.
need.
Just the
When
chili.
you,
Just
when
the
you order
chili.
chili dog, it's just chili dog.
Just the
I would
chili.
do chili and maybe cheese.
Okay.
So like the cheese sauce
Just the
or
cheese
even
on top, just the
cheese
sprinkle
on
on top,
top.
yeah.
But no onions, no raw onions for me.
I like
I
some
love
raw
onions.
onions. Just
do?
some. Yeah.
I think that's also a preference,
I would
right?
smash it with onions, like the fresh one.
The fresh ones.
Yeah.
You like the fresh onions.
Like all over.
Yeah.
Like really messy.
Of course, messy makes it even yummier, I think, at that
course.
point, right? That's almost like it's finger licking good there. So we have burgers, we have dogs. I saw grilled cheese on the menu.
Yep. So the menu is simple. There's only one kind of grilled cheese, two kinds of hot dogs. We didn't want to fill the menu with all items that are not ordered most of the time.
Right.
Because it's hard to deal with. The staff will have to deal with so much inventory inside.
Okay.
Right? So we wanted to keep it simple when the person enters. They just look at they just see the familiar items and they go back to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You definitely will come back.
That's comfort food.
It
You,
is.
you eat it at home or you order it outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
The usual.
Yep.
And it evokes this sense of nostalgia.
And it's
right?
something different here in the Philippines. You notice here, it's mostly the burger joints here. It's mostly, you can see like a stack like this high, and then
All the Hollywood stuff.
all the Hollywood
Yeah.
stuff, all the frills.
For sure.
But we were
for sure.
talking earlier that how you rate a
good burger
good
joint.
burger joint is with their cheeseburger.
With the
That's
cheeseburger.
it.
Old cheeseburger.
Yeah.
That's it. Simple. You keep it simple, and that's how you can gauge you know.
You keep it simple, but you maintain the quality.
Yeah.
You keep it. It has to be continuous. It can't be today it's good, tomorrow it's not as good as the other.
Yeah, that's definitely your attention to detail and service.
It has to be like that.
But, you know, harking back to what Donny was saying, you go for the cheeseburger the same way you would go for like shirashi in a Japanese restaurant.
restaurant.
Right? That's your gauge.
Right.
Yes.
Right? So come
Or
down.
kare-kare in a Filipino restaurant.
That's your gauge.
Yan. That's true. Same, right? So I'm sure you guys have your staples that you would order whenever you're going to a new
Or
restaurant.
that's the opening for you to judge a restaurant.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how you rate it.
That's how you judge
If
them.
you're gonna share with someone, oh yeah, their kare-kare was good. It was good. The cheeseburger here is excellent. Okay, so we talked about why Hackensack. We talked about why Diner. You know, I think the experience that you provide for everyone who comes in is so authentic. You know, guys, if you look around, I didn't even realize all of the details that Patrick has hand carried from the States, bought on eBay. I mean, this is obviously a passion.
It is.
Right?
It is.
So it's like a show, pickers.
Yeah, I love that show.
You love that show?
I love that show. Until now, I still watch the old
Reruns?
episodes. Yeah.
That's quintessentially American too. I feel like going through these
that's so
barns
American, yeah, that's so
and
American.
like, you know,
And what I like about those authentic items, if you look at them, they're older than us, but you can still see the color. It's bright. It's so well made.
so much like these coffee cans.
Yes.
Right.
Coffee
Yes.
cans.
So the coffee can.
Coffee cans.
Donny wants to hear my New York accent, guys. So I'm going to tell everybody to go walk the dog in the park, right? But if I'm from Boston, it'd be park the car in Harvard Yard. So I hope my Bostonian friends are not going to like disown me. But yeah, so the New York accent comes out every now and then.
Gets
Of course.
triggered.
Especially when I'm hanging out with other New Yorkers, right? Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah. All right, so beyond these mains, I know you guys also have fried pickles. Sometimes they come with...
I love the fried pickles.
We do.
And I eat it with the mustard. I don't know
You
why.
dip
Yum.
it?
Yeah, I do.
You dip?
I do.
Are you a dipper?
Yep.
You like to dip?
Yeah.
I like to dip and have like all my like.
I don't
ketchup.
double dip.
Okay.
You can double dip in your own plate.
Yes.
But if you're gonna double dip, you have to dip and then flip.
Yep.
Right?
Dip and flip.
So you dip and flip if you're
Don't
polite.
double dip.
You don't double dip, guys. You should know that, right? Especially not after COVID. Right? We're not like sharing dippers. But if I'm dipping, I would dip and I'd have like my mayo, my mustard, my ketchup, or my sriracha, or my barbecue sauce, and I have them all
So you
there.
like
and
all
I-
the sauces.
I love
That's
to
a
dip.
lot.
I love to dip. I mean, it wouldn't be all.
That's the
the
Filipino in
Wouldn't
you.
be all the time. Is it? Yeah. Filipinos like to dip. I think we more like to like sausawan. We have it.
Sausawan is dipping.
It's sausawan means dip.
Yep.
Oh, look
Sausaw
at that.
is dip.
You learned
Sausaw.
something new
I learned
again.
something new again. Always with you, Donny. Always.
So now you can try the dip of
Right.
the onion strings.
So
It's
this is tell us about what we have here. This is one of the side dishes.
yes.
Okay.
So the onion strings is white onions, and then we fry it, and then it has a garlic sauce, which I think you will love. So go ahead and
It's
try
got garlic.
it. Garlic. Yeah.
It's got garlic. My NTN would be so happy. The garlic is there.
This
So-
was first a topping, just a topping for the Salisbury steak. Oh, sorry, no, not the steak. Our rice meal topping
Okay.
for this
Oh,
one.
so you
The
have
onions
rice
are-
meals.
Yeah.
So guys, you do have options here. You don't have to just come in and have Sammy's. You can have rice meals. What are the rice meals
Yeah,
like?
so the rice meal, there's the Salisbury steak, there's the hot dog with egg and rice, there's wings with rice. So this one was originally a topping for the Salisbury steak, but we've had so many people requesting to make
have
this
it
to make
as
it
a dip.
into a side dish.
I love the fried onion strings, guys.
Hey.
I'm not double dipping, don't worry. And the garlic sauce is on point.
I have to try
Go
this
ahead, go ahead.
again.
Go for it. Favorite side dish here?
This one.
The fried
After the
onion.
fries, yeah.
After the fries.
After the fries. I still
This
love
this
the
one is for
fries.
me.
You like this?
Yeah, this one. First
The
for
onion.
me.
More than the pickles with the mustard?
I have both.
You don't have to choose. You can have
Yeah,
both.
I can have both.
So we got authentic milkshakes, of course, made with real ice cream, just a tad bit of milk so that, of course, it can be blended. You have your fries, you have burgers, you have dogs, you do have rice meals.
We do have rice
Tell
meals.
us a little bit just about the rice meals so people can see like what they can come in
So of
for.
course we're in the Philippines and people need their rice.
Of course.
Pinoys need their rice. So yeah, it's available here. The Salisbury steak is really delicious. It's affordable.
Do you use the
Not
same
so
burger?
expensive. We use Angus beef. Yeah, we use the same. We also smash it so you can also taste the crust.
Awesome.
But the Salisbury is served with gravy.
Yeah.
So gravy with the
sauce
onions.
as well.
Yes.
Ah.
And then
okay.
we do have the hot dog. So what we try to do is we utilize all the ingredients in the kitchen and turn them into meals.
Just
So-
like a real diner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you have the
Absolutely.
patties, they can be the Salisbury steak. You
Right.
have the hot dog, they can be the breakfast sausage with the eggs.
Right.
The buffalo wings can be fried chicken for the kids. So like that.
So there's something for everyone. So
Something
if you're
for everybody.
if you're bringing the whole family down for a meal, Lola can have the rice. She can have the Salisbury steak
Yes.
and rice. Of course, the kids will love anything chicken. Mom and Dad will definitely go for burgers and dogs here. And the side dishes can make everyone happy. I even saw, for the kids, Donny and I were talking about, I even saw like a baked spaghetti.
Yes, we do
Right?
have the baked spaghetti.
Which would probably be not found on a diner menu, but of course,
No.
if you're bringing the whole family out to eat, there has to be something for everyone. And I think that's what else I liked, I really enjoy about your place, Patrick, is that it's so wholesome.
It is.
You know, I asked you earlier, we were talking about drinks, and you're like, we have beer.
We have beer.
Because you have beers and burgers, and that totally goes together. And I love that, you know, this is a place you can come and bring
your
the whole
kids.
family and bring your
the
kids, and everyone will enjoy. They'll find something that they like. So
Great,
I
great.
love that. We have a new sandwich on the table.
Yeah, so this is the Southern Chicken Burger. It's our, if you're familiar with Chick-fil-A,
Yeah,
this is our version of the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
love it. And Chick-fil-A is also very wholesome. They close on Sunday
They
to
close
make
on
sure that
Sundays.
everybody can go to church.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that too. Okay, so this is a chicken Sammy.
It's a chicken sandwich. So
Yeah.
what's special about this? It's pickle brine.
Triple brine.
What?
Pickle brine.
Why not
It's
double?
pickle brine, not triple. Pickle.
Pickle.
Pickle brine.
I thought triple.
You thought
Pickle
triple.
brine. No. So,
Johnny, we gotta
so-
try the pickle brined
Yes.
chicken.
So when you taste it, you'll taste in the chicken the flavor.
So,
Oh.
do you make your? You said you make your own bread. Do you
Yes.
make your own pickles too?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna use my hands
The
and then
pickles
cut.
we use the famous brand,
Dill.
imported brand,
Okay.
the Vlasic.
Yes. There's nothing like a Vlasic.
Yeah. So this one has the Southern comeback sauce. It's a different sauce compared to the burger,
Okay.
but it has a Southern flavor to it.
All right. I'm excited to try this. The fact that you said it was pickle brine.
Pickle brine,
I
yeah.
wasn't gonna be messy and eat it on cam, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. And usually, guys, of course, when you're eating, and if you were coming in by yourself, you wouldn't want to cut it. I'm gonna cut it again because I feel like it's also really big. So chicken
we have big
sandwiches,
servings.
they're big servings.
Big
You know, if
servings.
I was coming in here with a family, I probably would only eat half also and split everything with my daughter.
So you
guys
can try all the
see.
stuff.
Yeah. So again, I'm gonna, just point out that the bun is totally holding up under all of that stress of me cutting it. You have the chicken, you have the cheese, the lettuce, and there's a special sauce in there. It looks like it's on the bottom
And it's
bun.
pickled brine.
Yeah, and of course it's pickle brine, so I'm gonna take a bite.
Yep.
No one else is eating but me in this episode. I have no idea why. There's the crispy bun. The chicken, I can definitely taste. Is the chicken breast brine
Yep.
in?
Yep.
It pops. The cheese, the sauce is just enough. I can totally enjoy this piece. So you guys gotta keep talking because I'm gonna take another bite.
All right. Don, how about some more fries? How about a hot dog?
I'm getting the chicken.
You're getting the chicken.
I'm getting
go,
the
go, go,
chicken.
Go ahead, Donny.
So who decided who voted for the chicken to be on your menu?
These four were the originals. So these two, this one and this one. Those were the original
Always.
items when we conceptualized Hackensack.
Ever since.
Ever since, yeah. So Americana,
So
burger,
it was always the burger,
hot
hot
dog,
dog, and the chicken.
and the chicken burger. It was always those three.
So I know you opened like right before the pandemic,
Yes.
right? How challenging was that for you, and what other concepts
Very
and
challenging.
What did you have to do to kind of vary the service that you're offering?
Okay, so when we opened December 2019, so after 3 months we were forced to close down.
It's like,
Pandemic happened.
yeah, I
we
mean,
were just
the
like
world stopped.
learning, moving along, and then all of a sudden they asked us to stop. So what we did first 2 months was, of course, I tried to speak with our lessor,
Yeah.
the landlord, and try to negotiate a good.
I hope
lease.
he's
But
watching now.
He is. I'm grateful for them because I love this place. We have a good relationship. But of course, not everybody can give you a huge rental discount.
Right.
Right? So in order to, since we're not operating, in order to pay the bills, what we did was simple burger. I thought to myself, simple burger, what can you do with it? A simple burger has to be easy to cook because it's simple. So that's how we started with the frozen kits.
I remember
Frozen kits
frozen
during the
kits from
pandemic. Yeah.
Hackensack.
yeah.
It will always be one of my memories
During the pandemic. Thank you.
Was it
'Cause,
really?
It was because you wanted something tasting like you went out
Yep.
for a good burger.
And you cook it yourself, and it's so easy to follow the
How fun.
instructions.
So I feel like I want to like do this.
That's the Filipina in you. That's the
So
Filipina
guys,
in you.
if you're watching, nobody found that as funny as I did, obviously.
I was wondering what.
Guys,
what
if
it
you're
could be.
watching, of course you know that Hackensack has some treats for all of you watching. They will choose some winners. What are they getting when they come in and claim their GC?
Okay, so this GC, it's a Hack-a-Burger, Hack-a-Free Burger.
You have to show it.
Yeah, so there. So when you go to the store, you get this. You just show it to the staff, and you get a free 1950s cheeseburger,
Which is
this one.
Which-
This one.
which
But
is the one that you would compare.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
comes with fries.
it comes with fries.
This
Yeah,
right?
so
Yes.
yeah.
Just a side
Fries
of fries.
on the
Okay,
side.
okay.
Outside. Now, if some people prefer the deluxe, you can choose between the two.
Aw,
Deluxe
that's nice.
Or 50s. Yeah.
Thanks, Patrick.
Welcome.
So you guys can choose either when you come in. You have to come in and claim. Of course, we're here on Erod, right down the road from where my daughter goes to school. So you come to the Hackensack Diner. You'll claim if you win, if you're lucky. So there's still time to comment on the post. And of course, the folks over here at Hackensack Diner will choose the winners. Be clever with your tags. I'm sure you always are. The viewers love to create, share their stories.
The best reason why they should win.
Why
Oh.
they should win
Okay.
the
That's always fun
1950s
to
burger or the
read.
deluxe, right? So these are our gift certificates that you guys can come in and claim in store. Don't forget, you can also follow them, hackensack.ph on Instagram and on Facebook. And what will we see there? Will we see updates?
You'll see updates. We're gonna be opening soon in BF Aguirre. So that place, the new place, will be 3 times as big as this one.
When will it be open?
We are targeting an end of November or early December opening.
Okay.
So the space will seat around 80 to 90 people.
Yeah, that's a good size.
Yeah, it has parking, and we can also do the car hop, the car hop thing there.
So that's one of the things that we were talking about.
What's
Yes.
a car hop? Or
Yeah.
what? Do you need something for that? Or
So the car
Yeah.
hop during the pandemic, there was a second lockdown which took around 2 or 3 months, right?
Yeah.
It was before.
We thought we were out of the woods, and then we got hit again.
Yeah, it was before. It was, I think, during the Delta surge.
so for the young ones out there,
Yeah. What's
Patrick
the car
will
hop?
explain what a car hop is.
So back in the
see.
50s, people would drive with their families, park in the parking lot, and they would roll down their windows and order from the outside.
And it goes right on the window, like sits on the
and
window.
the server
outside.
will bring it
Yeah.
out on roller skates
Yeah.
and hang it on the window. So we tried to utilize our parking space here in Devour. 2 months without operations. So we were thinking, what can we do to survive? So when we thought of this, it was really surprising, the reception. We were posted by a lot of.
And that was without the roller skates.
That was without the
Or the poodle skirts.
we were posted by and
No
shared by a
poodle
lot of people, and the line was up to Hemadi sometimes. Yeah. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, and it obviously differentiated you from every other burger joint.
It kind of essentially made us pandemic proof,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So when everybody closes down, Hackensack remains open.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That was the ultimate test.
That's the
Yeah,
ultimate
that-
After
test.
3 months,
That was a huge
Opening.
test, no?
bam.
And after that,
Pandemic happened.
after that, it really gave us, me, the partners, the confidence to open another store, a bigger one. This
Awesome.
time. Yeah.
Awesome. So you guys can look for them in BF Aguirre by the end of November, beginning December. Do you take reservations for holiday parties?
We will eventually,
Yeah.
but for now it will be purely walk-in, soft
Okay.
opening and walk-in. We want to provide the best service possible, so not just the food. Has to
Right.
be the ambience, has to be the service, has to be the whole experience of
Yeah.
the customer.
It really
So
is.
we want to make sure that we get it right there before we.
Well, you're
invite
definitely
everybody.
getting it right by my measurements. Not just by the measurement of the cheeseburger, but by the playlist, by the decor.
Thank you.
I noticed also
Small
there's
details, the small details.
It's well, small and large, right? I mean, like you walk in, you feel like you're here at a 50s diner. The neon sign outside. There's a little bit of
You
stainless
have to have
outside
max
as well.
headroom outside here somewhere there. Like Cafe 80s or
That's 80s, not 50s.
In Aguirre, I'm excited because the space there will be facing the street. So right now
Right.
here
So you'll have
more visibility.
It'll definitely be like not street side access, but they'll
It's
be
a
able to see roadside
Roadside,
access.
yes.
That's the word I was
Yep.
looking for. But you have also this thing here before we move on to the dessert, because I see that apple pie and ice cream
Sure.
came to the table
It's calling your
already.
attention.
It's calling my
Apple pie is
attention.
calling you.
But and guys, I'm really like snobby with my apple pie as well, just as snobby as I am with my hot dogs. But I see this. This is an IKEA store. Tell us about that. Why is that there?
Yeah, so this was an exciting idea. IKEA contacted us and was offering a collab. We get to choose from their website whatever furniture goes
Clea's
well with the
outside
diner.
cleaning also. They're trying
Oh,
the
sorry.
floor.
Yeah, so there we chose these. The tables are mid-century modern style.
Yeah.
So it goes well with the aesthetic of the diner.
It totally does.
Yep. The chairs are from the 1950s era. We get to display these for 3 months, and then afterwards, we get to keep the furniture.
Sweet. I
Sweet.
like that
Sweet,
deal.
sweet, sweet.
That works. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. So this is new. This is a new collab.
Yep, and it's something to talk about inside the diner.
Yeah, of course. So you can just go ahead and scan the QR code
You can
and
scan
it'll
the
show
QR, it'll
what
show
is
the,
here.
It's like
the
shopping.
items.
While
Yeah.
you're eating, you're
Yeah,
shopping.
There you go,
It's
if
really
you
a nice
wanted to.
concept by them.
Multitasking.
And you get to test it right away.
You get to test it right away. So we are also collabing with them for the Aguirre branch.
Oh, I love it. That's fantastic.
This is December, for December.
Yeah. Congrats. That's
Thank
an
you,
awesome
thank you.
collab.
Yeah, I'm so
Great
excited.
job, Patrick. Okay, so you have apple pie or cakes on the counter of every diner that you would go into. Sometimes they may even have a cake wall, right?
Yeah.
So you have all the different cakes, and you'd say, "Oh, I want a slice of that." Staples are apple pie, lemon meringue, maybe a carrot cake,
Cheesecake.
a chocolate cake, a cheesecake, right? All of these things that go best, of course, with a cup of Donny. Do you want to say it in your best New York accent?
Coffee?
Coffee.
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 A cup of black
Coffee.
coffee. So let's talk about the apple,
The apple
pie.
pie. Yeah, so the apple pie, we try to make it not so sweet, not so cinnamony, and then the ice cream on top really just makes it boom.
Vanilla ice cream,
Yeah.
of course. And it's not just an apple pie, it's an apple crumb, right? So
what's the difference?
Well, so crumb is on top, right?
It has
There's-
crumbles on top.
Yeah,
It's
there's-
not the
there's-
smooth.
Okay, like
Yeah.
the
the
lasagna
thatch
looking
or
stuff.
the lattice.
Right,
Yeah.
right, okay,
Which
okay.
is, by the way, it's not easy to make. A lattice pie is very hard to make. So the reason why I'm an apple pie snob, Patrick,
Yeah.
is because I make apple pie.
Okay.
And I really love apple pie. Autumn is about pumpkin pies, apple pies, like
How do
my-
you cut the apple?
I
You cut
have
it in cubes or?
No.
She has a samurai, like a big one.
No,
You
I
have the
have
spin-
the core. I have the spinner.
Yeah, I have that too.
But before I got the spinner, I would slice it nice and thin, right? So it would be I'd core it and then I'd slice it thin, and I would actually
Arrange it.
arrange it,
Wow.
right? Which you can't see when you eat it.
No.
You won't
Is
be able
there
to
like
see it.
a apple pie recipe per family?
I feel like
In
don't
the
ask
States,
me to share
probably,
mine.
right?
I won't share it. Just like that secret sauce, I won't share my apple pie recipe. I'll share it with my daughter.
Taste na lang, taste.
So I think
Go ahead.
we will go ahead and.
Do we have a
I
spoon?
feel like well, this is something also I'll take from like one side. Move my root beer float. So
Hold on.
we have
we'll
had.
just get you a spoon for that.
Yeah, I'll just take one bite and I won't double dip again in case anyone wants to have a bite as well. Thank you. And then, Donny, if you want to try it as
Go,
well.
Don.
Patrick's not eating. I don't know. I don't know why
He's on,
Patrick's
I
not
I just had
eating.
Hackensack this afternoon.
IF.
So, guys, if you want to come down, we're here on E-Rod in Devour.
Devour Food Hub.
Right?
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and take a bite of the apple pie. So, places where apple pie can go wrong, obviously, is either too sweet, too much cinnamon, the dough might not be cooked as right? And I will admit, this is my second slice of having apple pie, so I know it's really good. The best compliment I feel like we can give when we're eating dessert is it's not too sweet.
It's not too sweet.
Because that's so Asian. We're like, it's good, it's not too sweet. But no, this is the perfect balance. It's got just enough sweetness. The ice cream, kicks it up a notch. You have your crumb that obviously always adds to any pie, and the crust is done well. So this coupled with a cup of black coffee. Coffee.
Perfect.
Got to bring it back out. A cup of black coffee just makes me want to throw in my poodle skirt, my saddle shoes, and of course, sit outside in the car so that the car hop. I want the girl in roller skates to come out though.
Rollerblades.
Now it's rollerblades.
Rollerblades this
We
time.
will bring it to 2023 with rollerblades.
Yeah.
I will say, and Patrick, I mentioned this to you earlier. I'm going to bring my dad back, and I may ask you to do the car hop for him, just so he can have
My
that
pleasure.
bit of
My
nostalgia.
pleasure. Yes.
I showed him some of the pictures on the Instagram and the Facebook page. If you guys want to check them out, hackensack.ph. So you can see them on Instagram and Facebook. You can, scroll back and look for the car hop photos. You can see the people, some of them are kind of like, no, I don't want it on the window. I want to eat it here on my
They want the aircon
Right?
in the
They
car.
want the
They want the
aircon.
aircon.
Windows.
And they want the comfort. But, guys, this has been such a fun episode. As always, you guys
It's
know.
like Burger 101.
Burger 101, Americana history. Like, Patrick, it's been such a wonderful experience for our viewers. We always try and teach everybody a little something, like level up the experience and the sharing.
Nice.
And you have. You've
Thank you,
provided
thank you,
that
thank
for
you.
us. Donnie, he has, right?
Oh, amazing. Amazing. I learned a lot today. A lot.
Thank you, thank you.
Super.
Thank you.
Okay, so end of the show. Donnie's answered some of these questions before, so
Okay,
I'm going to
it's your
focus my
turn.
efforts on you.
I'll try my best.
I'm sure you'll be able to manage. These are usually the rapid fire questions. Guys, you know them too. If there is also any other restaurant that you're thinking that you want us to feature, you want us to visit, you think it would be fun to learn more about, go ahead and leave them in the comment section so we can check them out. We'd love to hear from you as well. And now we're going to jump into our rapid fire, and then we will be closing. So who shaped your relationship with food?
It's my parents.
Yeah,
Bringing
for
me to McDonald's, all the American restaurants, always serving us delicious food until now. Yeah.
Until now.
Until
I love
now.
that. So you get together on the weekends,
Every
right?
Sunday. Yes.
Yeah. Favorite food as a kid?
Burgers,
Surprise, surprise. Favorite cuisine as an adult?
American food.
Yeah. Yeah. What is your favorite dish to prepare or serve guests?
My answers are becoming redundant. Burgers.
You, at least you're
Consistent.
consistent.
Yeah.
You're consistent. Your biggest kitchen inspiration?
Maybe George Mott's.
Who's that?
George Mott's is a burger historian. So he goes around the U.S.
Pretty much like him.
and he cooks up different kinds of burgers.
So
and
Mott's.
George Mott's.
M-O-T-Z.
Yes.
George Mott's.
Mott's.
You guys can check him out as
Check him
well
out, check
and
him out.
see where Patrick draws his inspiration
Yeah.
from. Favorite pastime where you're not hanging out in your favorite diner?
I'm usually at home with my kids, taking care of some fish.
You have a fish tank.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's very relaxing. It's good
It
for
is.
kids with ADHD too. Music in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
What's playing?
What's playing? Diner music.
Your
1970s,
your playlist.
1970s, 80s, 90s.
So guys,
The
if-
Hackensack playlist.
yeah.
Hackensack playlist.
So if you want to check out an excellent playlist that you will enjoy, you can check out Hackensack PH or Hackensack
Yeah,
Restaurant.
Hackensack Diner.
Hackensack
This-
Diner on Spotify.
Yeah.
So I'm going to follow it as soon as we're done too, because I actually noticed the music playing. Takeout, dine in.
Dine in, so you're able to experience the restaurant.
Or you could kind of have both if you're in the car hop, right? You're taking it out to the car.
It's part of
For
the
And it's
me,
experience.
for me, I
dining in,
like
that's part
dine
of
in
the
better
experience,
because
right?
if you dine in, you get to eat the food right away.
Yeah.
If it's takeout, you wait a couple of minutes, it won't be as fresh.
Oh, it's not the
It's
same.
20,
not the same.
it's
The bun
30
suffers.
seconds
Not the same.
slower.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for the
So
car
that's
hop.
why dine in is better.
Two foods that go together but don't go together.
Strawberry and a burger patty.
Wait, tell us about this. I
So-
know this is rapid fire, but I want to know why strawberry and burgers go together.
So during the pandemic, there was no dine-in, so we had to come up with unique and fun burger flavors. So we came up with a crazy strawberry burger.
Will that be coming back?
Maybe for Halloween or maybe
Okay.
for like promos like that.
Oh, so it's not a like
But
off
it's-
the menu.
it's
You
not
can't
an off the
order it
menu.
and like whisper it like the gummy bear and in
We do have an off the menu item. I can share it with your viewers
Okay.
here. So it's like it's a secret, but not so secret anymore.
Obviously,
Since
not
I'm
if
gonna
you're
share
gonna say it
now,
to
right?
us here.
So if you guys want to have your fill of a classic burger, you try to order the Caleb burger.
Caleb.
So the
What's-
Caleb burger is 4 patties. It's a 1-pound burger. Yeah.
It's not
Why
a quarter,
Caleb?
but
Why
it's
is it called Caleb?
It's a Caleb burger because one of my partner's son is named Caleb, and shout out Caleb. And
Caleb.
he was the first guy to order that here in the store.
He wanted 4 burgers.
So I named it after him.
How old is he?
Awesome.
He's in first year high school, second year.
So
Four
he can eat.
patties.
He can eat 4 patties.
Yeah.
He can eat 4 patties.
We can't eat 4
Yeah, so
patties.
that's the one secret menu item that we have.
Awesome.
It's
Thanks
not on
for
the menu,
sharing
but you
that
can
with
order
us.
it,
Okay, any kitchen or dining accessory that you collect?
I collect artwork, coffee cans, license plates.
Yeah.
There.
Awesome. You're on the sofa.
Picker stuff.
Picker stuff.
Picker stuff.
Right?
Picker stuff.
Authentic stuff, though.
Authentic stuff.
It's got to be authentic.
It
Patrick won't
has to
even
be
look
from-
at it if it's not authentic.
It has to be from the US.
Made in the USA. Okay, you're on the sofa.
Okay.
You're watching a movie. What's on your snack board?
Chips, V-cut,
What's your favorite comfort food? Donny, guess.
Burger.
diner food.
Okay.
Diner food.
Diner food.
All the foods
Okay.
in my diner.
Okay, burgers or dogs?
Burgers,
Crinkle cut or waffle?
crinkle cut,
Charred, grilled, or griddle?
griddled.
Of course.
Chocolate or vanilla?
I like vanilla
Apple pie with or without ice cream?
with ice cream.
Of course.
With ice cream.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
All right, so I'm going to bring it back to how we always end and wrap. Nilaga or sinigang?
Ah,
That's hard.
Nilaga.
It's not American food.
nilaga.
Caldereta.
Caldereta. You'll go for caldereta.
Tapa or tocino?
I like tapa.
Me too. I'm a Tapa girl. Okay, so that wraps this episode here at Hackensack Diner. If you guys want to come and check them out, you can visit their first location here on Erod in Devour. You can look for their second location that will be opening in BF on Aguirre by the end of November or maybe beginning December, of course.
We'll be
Check-
announcing, we'll keep
Definitely.
it posted. Yeah.
Keep you posted by
posted.
following also, of course, the social medias accounts, hackensack.ph, both on Instagram and Facebook. This is Michelle Aventajado. Of course, guys, keep cooking, keep sharing, and keep safe. See you next week.